Okay, welcome back. We're going to be looking at quadratic sequences again today, but this time we're going to be looking at finding the nth term for a quadratic sequence. Okay, now I'll show you exactly how we know it's a quadratic sequence in a minute. Okay, but first of all, I've got a sequence in front of you there, 5, 11, 19, and 29. And what we're going to do, we're going to find the nth term. Now it starts off in exactly the same way as when we're using linear sequences. So first of all, we're going to find the difference, okay, between these numbers. Okay, so we've got 6, 8, and 10. Now, when we had linear sequences, okay, the difference between them all was exactly the same. However, this time, if you look at it, 6, 8, and 10, obviously, the differences aren't the same. So what we're going to do, we found the difference first time, we're then going to find the difference again. So we've got 2, 2. Now, because we got down to a second set of differences, okay, that tells us that the sequence is quadratic. So we're going to end up with n squared. Okay, now, when this second difference, we half it, and that tells us what the number is in front of the n squared. So for us this time, it is a 1 n squared, or just n squared, it'll be fine. Now we need to find the rest of the sequence. Okay, so what we're going to do, the sequence for n squared is 1, 4, 9, and I'm going to leave it at 16 because there's 4 numbers in the sequence there, there's 4 numbers here. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to subtract 1 from 5, so we end up with 4. So 11 take away 4 is 7. 19 take away 9 is 10. 29 minus 16 is 13. So we've got another sequence now. So we're going to find the nth term of this sequence. So we have plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So going back to what we did on linear sequences, all the differences are the same now. Okay, so we know that it's 3n. If you're not sure on linear sequences, look back at the video of what we did last lesson, and then you apply it to this situation. So we know it's 3n, okay? We then have to find the term before the first term. So we take away 3, because we're adding 3 here, so we take away 3 to go backwards. So we end up with 1. So it's 3n plus 1. Now then, we need to put it all together, okay? So we've said it's n squared. Okay, I know I've written 1n squared there, but 1n squared and n squared are the same thing, so I'm going to write it properly. So we've dealt with that bit, so we'll give that a tick to say we've done that. We've then got this bit to add on, so we've got n squared plus 3n plus 1. So the nth term for this sequence here is n squared plus 3n plus 1.